Hi everyone, I'm Marino, creator of the Awaken Your Wellness Now blog. So wouldn't it be nice to have a carefree existence without any problems in your life? Sounds good, doesn't it? But that's not reality, is it? The fact of the matter is that we'll all have problems and challenges in our life. But how we react to those problems will determine how we move forward in life and how much we enjoy the journey. So today I'm going to discuss 3 tips on how to leave your problems in the past. Now, a problem defined is a matter or situation that's regarded as unwelcomed or harmful, and that needs to be dealt with and overcome. Now, life's problems can very often be overwhelming, overbearing, and inconvenient, and they just seem to come in droves and sometimes never stop. And the problems seem like they come from everywhere. So what do we do about our problems? Now, as I said before, we all have problems and challenges in our lives. It's a fact of life. And the truth is that problems are an essential part of your life, and your ability to handle and solve problems will directly affect your happiness in life and your ability to reach your goals. Steve Maraboli said, "Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's your ability to deal with it." Remember, if you didn't have problems, you wouldn't learn from your experiences. And remember, we learn from our failures and mistakes, and we often make mistakes when we're trying to solve problems. Now, the famous psychologist Abraham Maslow said, and I'm paraphrasing, "If all you have is a hammer, then you'll treat everything like a nail." Now, if you have more tools in your toolbox to solve your challenges or solve your problems, then you'll be better equipped to handle them in an efficient manner and move forward towards reaching your goals. Now, to give you some more tools for your toolbox, I'm going to give you my 3 tips for leaving your problems in the past. Now, my 3 tips are the 3 R's. And those 3 R's are to recognize, to reframe, and to respond. And so we're going to talk about the first one now, which is recognize. So the recognize is to recognize the challenge. Recognize your problems for what they are. And don't perseverate on them. Mark and Angel Chernoff said, "The problem is not the problem. The problem is the incredible amount of overthinking you're doing with the problem. Let it go and be free." There's a tendency to overthink, get stressed, and be overwhelmed by our problems. People very often will broadcast their problems to a friend, looking to commiserate with somebody or to get acceptance about why they're feeling so overwhelmed about all of their problems. Rita Shiano said, "Talking about our problems is our greatest addiction. Break the habit and talk about your joys." Recognize your problems for what they are. They are challenges that need to be handled, learned from, and moved past. The next R is reframing your mindset. Zig Ziglar said, "The more you complain about problems, the more problems you will have to complain about." Now, pain and problems. You think more about them and you get more of them. Now, you've heard me say this before. Your brain will focus on whatever you're focusing most on during your day. So if you're focusing on problems, you'll get more problems. Now, Henry Ford said, "There are no big problems. There are only lots of little problems." But I would change that word problems to challenges. That there are no big challenges, there are only lots of little challenges. So remember, you get more of what you focus on. So if you focus on problems, you'll get more problems. So rather than focusing on problems, you're focusing on solutions to challenges. So when you're focusing on problems, you're focusing on problems happening to you. You become the passive recipient of negative circumstances that you don't have control over. But when you focus on challenges, you focus on how to solve the challenge. And this is a position of action. This programs your mind to focus on the successful resolution of any challenge or obstacle that gets in your way. It becomes a matter of course that you will succeed and leave any problem or challenge that you have in the past. Now, this is an anonymous quote. "A life without problems is like a school without lessons. Every problem presents you with an opportunity. The challenges that you face gives you the opportunity to learn and grow as you move forward in life." So by reframing how you look at problems, it becomes a completely different scenario. Remember the old adage, if you want to get a better answer, then ask yourself a better question. Now, if you're always asking yourself, why me? Why are all these problems happening to me? Then what happens is your brain focuses on answering you and giving you all the reasons why all of these problems are happening to you. And this perpetuates the cycle of focusing on problems. And remember, if you focus on problems, you get more problems. But if you ask yourself, how do I solve this problem? How do I get past this challenge? Then your brain will start to focus on all of the solutions to a particular challenge that you're going through at that time. So now let's look at the third R, to respond. So now that you've discovered how to recognize your challenges for what they are, and how to reframe your mindset to see your problems as challenges that you will overcome, you should then focus on reacting or responding to your challenges in a constructive, positive way that will allow you to focus on overcoming your challenges, problems, or obstacles in order for you to reach your goals. No matter where you are in your journey in life, remember that it's important to understand that it's all about the journey. If you're waiting for a time in your life when there are going to be no problems or no obstacles or no challenges, you'll be waiting a long time. Or if you're saying to yourself, everything will just calm down when I just get past all of these problems I'm going through right now. There will always be problems. There will always be challenges. There will always be obstacles in life. And it's easy to get stressed out and overwhelmed when you focus on all of the problems that you have. And remember, this is your journey, and you can choose to be happy right now and take each challenge as it comes and have a constructive, positive mindset about that challenge, and to move forward past your challenges and to see the opportunity for growth and learning as it presents itself as you move forward on your journey towards reaching your goals. Now, just to review, my 3 tips to leave your problems in the past were my 3 R's. And the 3 R's were to recognize, to reframe, and to respond. The first R is to recognize your challenges for what they are, to reframe your mindset, to see your problems as challenges that you will solve, and to respond and react to your challenges in a positive, constructive way, and to focus on solutions to your challenges. Well, I hope this information helped you out. And as always, if you're seeing this video anywhere other than my blog, go check my blog out at awakenyourwellnessnow.com/blog. Have a great day. And as always, be positive, be motivated, be focused, and be well.